Do you ever feel like you know a lot of English words, but when it comes to speaking fluently, something is still missing? The truth is, phrasal verbs might be the reason. They are tricky, they are confusing, and they are also the secret ingredient that makes your English sound natural and confident. And today, we are unlocking that power together. Think about it. You study vocabulary, grammar, even practice conversations. Yet sometimes English feels like a wall you just can't break through. That wall, it's usually phrasal verbs. They are everywhere in English, but they don't always make sense. Even advanced learners get stuck here. Now imagine flipping that around. Imagine effortlessly understanding native speakers and even better, sounding just as natural yourself. That's what happens when you finally master phrasal verbs. Here's the thing. Phrasal verbs are not optional. Native speakers use them constantly in casual chats, at work, even in professional emails. For example, instead of saying continue, they'll say carry on. Instead of cancel, they say call off. Same meaning, but way more natural. And that's the magic. Once you get comfortable with phrasal verbs, your English moves from sounding textbook to authentic, fluent, and confident. Okay, so how do we take away the confusion? Let's break them down. Phrasal verbs usually follow patterns where the particle, the little word after the verb, changes the meaning. Take put on. It means to wear something. But put off, totally different. That means to delay something. This is why context is everything. You don't just memorize phrasal verbs, you understand how they work inside real sentences. That's what helps you unlock their meaning instantly without translating in your head. Now let's make this practical. Your personal toolkit for mastering phrasal verbs. Here's a quick interactive exercise. Listen to this sentence. She called off the meeting. What do you think called off means? Right. It means cancelled. Let's try another one. He ran into an old friend at the mall. Do you know what ran into means? Exactly. It means met by chance. See? When you practice in context, the meaning clicks naturally. Now let's put this into real-world scenarios. At work, let's go over the report before we send it. With friends, we should hang out this weekend. Daily life, I need to figure out how to fix my car. These are the exact phrases native speakers use every day, and now you can too. Here's a tip. Start building your own phrasal verb dictionary. Don't just write the meaning. Write a sentence from your life. That way you're not memorizing, you're connecting, and that makes recall so much easier. So where do you go from here? The journey doesn't stop with this video. Keep noticing phrasal verbs when you watch movies, listen to podcasts, or scroll on social media. And here's a challenge for you. Choose 3 new phrasal verbs from this video and use them in conversations this week. It could be at work, chatting with friends, or even writing an email. The payoff? You notice you're not just learning English, you're living it. And with every phrasal verb you master, your confidence and fluency go up another level. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's also learning English. And in the comments, tell me which phrasal verb are you going to use this week. I'll be checking and cheering you on. See you next time.